Hey y'all, what's up? Okay, so let me get my stool here. All right. Oh, okay. So what's up? It's the Boujee Oracle Goddess here. I thought I would come on and give like an introduction of who the hell I am. Like I know, like people be wanting to know, like who the hell is that? Who is that? So anyway, I'm the Boujee Oracle Goddess, and some of you know me just as Oracle Goddess. And I realized that in me starting my YouTube channel, that it was really difficult for people to find me under Oracle and Goddess because there's so many different decks and things like that out there that have both of those name in common. You'd have to scroll down like 50, 60, 70 times to find me. Who got time for that? Nobody. So I talked to my guys and I was like, okay, this is not working. I should not have to keep sending people links. How can I make this happen? What can I do? Because I want to move my YouTube channel. I want to get it moving and shaking and popping. So I just kind of decided to I was like, okay, give me a name. What could I gotta have something else? But you know, Oracle Goddess was kind of given to me in a way when I had my awakening. Like, but I'll tell you that story in another video. So the name Boujee dropped down. So it's all in about trusting your guides, trusting your intuition, trusting your instincts to go with what you know feels is the right answer, right? I was like, bougie. Like I'm a very humble person, but I guess sometimes I could have bougie ways about things that I like for me. I could see them coming up with that. So anyway, I went with it and here I am. So I'm a mother of one son. He is freaking amazing. Um, come from a large family. My background is Jamaican and American, right? My father was part Jamaican, not part Jamaican, he was. No, he was part Jamaican. Let's get that clear. Grandmother was, his father wasn't. So part Jamaican, part American. So hence the dark tone, sun kissed. So anyway, yeah, so I do cards, I do oracle readings, tarot readings. However, it's so weird that my first deck that I bought was a tarot deck. And I'll tell you guys about my awakening, how that happened in 2019, how that all happened. So I went and bought me a tarot deck. There's this myth out there that you should be given your first deck. That's a lie. Because, see, when spirit in your spirit team uh, puts you on your path, there may not be somebody to gift you. There may not be anybody to know that you want to get into. So what are you going to do? Wait. So when I knew that this was part of it, and I'll tell you later about that, I went ahead and bought a deck that appealed to me in my higher self. And I did my own reading, the very first reading, and let me tell you, it was so spot on. And so from there, I bought other decks that appealed to me and my higher self for the good of light and love and the work that I would be doing. So with that, like I started kind of dabbling. Shit was crazy because it was so accurate. Now, there's tarot and then there's oracle. The tarot, I'm okay in because I just don't touch it a lot. And here's why. I was drawn more to the oracle, and here's why, because I'm intuitive and I think I have some clairs. I don't really want to be claiming that yet because I'm not really sure. But so I started working with both of them and I was just moved over to that, right? So I can easily pick up things when I'm connecting with a person and their guides, if allowed, and given permission to move forward. Because you know you do have to be given permission. You just don't go reading them motherfuckers' lives. I'm just saying, you just don't do that. So if you a reader out there and you just be reading in people's life, um, so if they come up and snatch your gift from you, split your wig, be okay with that. Okay. So I know that some people do that. Nah, I don't fuck around like that. I ain't made of that. And I don't allow any and everybody to read for me. There's only one person that reads for me. I've only needed a reading from that person a total of 2 times, maybe 3 the whole time. And it was just more like me doing it. Right. So, hey, love, Eternal, what's up, boo? I'm doing a little self introduction video and just kind of telling people, you know, who I am, what I'm about, bitches. I didn't mean that in a bad way, y'all. That's like tribe talk. Okay. Y'all know this. Y'all know about me. So once I started reading for myself, I only read for myself one time. And here's why. When you're intuitive, you don't need to read for yourself. The shit just be coming to you, right? Now, there's a difference between being psychic and being intuitive. I'm nowhere near a psychic. However, I was told in my chart that I have those abilities. However, that person who read my natal chart, I think, they didn't even have my time of birth. And it was hard for me I couldn't pinpoint anything. So I called some aunts, uncles. Y'all remember what time I was born, around what time? And all my uncles tell me, well, I know your mama was saying, I ain't going to the hospital till I paint my toes. Sound just like my mama, but she has passed. But anyway, so with that being said, and with someone who I really admire, his name is, if you don't know, the amazing Astro Einstein, he did say your birth chart and the direction in which your life moves and can go, 4 seconds makes all of a difference. So, with that being said, I don't know how accurate it is, but with that being said, I was adopted when my mother got married. So all my siblings, my mother got married, and my stepfather adopted us, gave us his name. So because of that, the records were sealed. So now I'm having to get my birth certificate, which actually the paperwork, they did grant me access to my adoption records per se. And so now those are coming. And then in there should be some letters. Those letters I take to the vital statistics. You can go to any health department and get your birth. That will be a letter that I can take and get my original birth certificate. So I'll have that. Then I can get my natal chart done to find out who the fuck this bitch really is. Cause she thinks she a baddie. Like, well, not really, but kind of. So anyway, y'all, I'm just saying, yeah, do you think so? Yeah. I'm not, so I was in a live the other day and I was talking, I asked Astro, like you can claim you have these gifts and like, I don't really know, Eternal. I'm like, do I really have these gifts? And I'm like, or is it just my wishing and thinking? Like I don't know. So he's like, you do. But so it's kind of like I'm gonna have a past life regression with him. If you guys don't know him, you should look him up again and have one done. You're kind of a big deal, sis. You think I'm you double. Oh, my records were sealed as well. Really? Okay. Okay. You're going through the same thing. Yes. So I think it's really important, Eternal, that we know who we are. Like I know my real father, he passed too. And we never really had a relationship. Not really at all. He was a liar and a bunch of things, but a father to me, he was not. And it just is what it is. I guess I picked that because look how I turned out. I turned out pretty freaking amazing. I must say so myself. And not bragging. It's just that this body here, um, I've done a lot of work, y'all. And so to be where I am is a big deal. Right? I didn't go through any trauma in my life or anything like that. My stepfather was pretty decent man. He took care of the house and stuff until my mother divorced him. But I'm saying there have been things in my life that I've been through. So it's kind of a big deal that, I know who I am. So this is the reason, hence, I want to get the chart done. So anyway, I wanted to kind of just come on and introduce myself, tell you guys who I am. Like I said, I got a son. He's 28. Um, so yeah, I'm in my 50s. Yes, babe, I am. And so it's just like I love what I do. I love reading cards. Like and getting back to me floating more to the oracle because with my intuition, as the information is dropped down and given to me, it's almost like I'm in another zone. And as I read the cards, so some of the cards may have meaning depending on the creator of the cards. Let's talk about that. So each card deck has different meanings to them, right? So a creator creates a deck. Within the deck, each card has different meanings. However, they also have pictures, etc. And some of them have hidden meanings. Even the creator themselves who created it don't realize that. So that is how I come up with the information that is given. And if you go and look at my Instagram, and you go, if you ever catch me on a live doing reading on TikTok, I'm always 100% spot on. I've only been off one time, and that one person, it bothered me so much that I was like, how in the fuck? How did I'm off completely? So that it kind of, scratched my ego just a little bit, but not really brought me down to like, it made me look at some things like, how could I be completely wrong? Then I realized I'd never seen that person before. Went back to look for that person because I was gonna like reread for them again. Like I was like, so I gotta be how can I be off? Here's what I do know. When you come in with the inception of like, just gonna see what she gonna do. Now, that right there, you already in a bad space because one, you're not opening up to allow your guides and me and my guys to connect for me to be the vessel. So I can't get the information. So that's a block. And then another one, if you just bullshitting with me, that's a block. So you're not gonna get it. So I had to think about that. I think about of all the readings, hundreds that you've done, you had one that wasn't even close. But you talking about an ego that was bruised, baby. So anyway, going on back to what I said, sometimes you got to pick yourself up and be like, you know what? Some things may not come to pass now because you take what resonates with you. So anyway, as I began to work with the oracle cards, I began to just like really, per se, really perfect the information that was being given to me. Now I have blocks at times, meaning like I was like, "What? Okay, that can't be right." Meaning that I was getting the messages, and what I was looking at my cards, it still didn't add up. So let me tell you what I did one time. One time I was shuffling decks, shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. And I said, you know what? Shuffle them 3 times. So I get ready to, give the card. And I was like, no, I'm going to reshuffle that. And then I got it again. And they was like, bitch, first of all, you will give that information. You just a vessel. You don't get to decide what information we giving to her. What? Like, no. So I stuck it in the deck anyway. Third time it came out again. I was like, okay, yeah, you're right. So first of all, as a reader, whatever card pops up, pops out, whatever what do you call that? Uh, whatever jumper that you get, it's for them. It's not for you. It's not for me. It's for me to give and interpret the information because you are being divinely guided to give information. And that shit is so sacred. I take this shit serious when I do this. Like, it's been things when people's relatives have come through while I'm doing a reading through the cards. And there are many times I can't even count on my hands. I have a breakdown in reading the cards because I get so overwhelmed with the information as far as it being so beautiful, right? Because I'm just a vessel, but I'm still human. And so that is, that I feel that I'm divinely guided to do this, right? So anyway, I just wanted to come on. I didn't want to stay long. I know um, some people, I'm on Facebook and I'm on Facebook and I post on, but people don't really see my face on Facebook a lot. They see it on TikTok all the time when I do my lives, and they see it on Instagram all the time. So if you don't follow me on Instagram and TikTok, you should. Um, and if you ever want a reading, holler at your girl, cause I am pretty good. And not only that, I love what I do. It's the journey that I'm on. It is so fulfilling to me. Like on Instagram, I did it for 3 months free, just reading for people. And then I switched over and started on TikTok. Just wanted to, see what it was about, this TikTok thing. What's this TikTok thing about? So I went over there and lives was just popping, and it was beautiful, right? So then I realized, boo, you gotta get paid for your worth. It wasn't even just me. It was like, boo, let's set a price. So I started out at like uh, $3.33. Then I went to $5.55. Then I went to $7.77. Then I went to $11.11. Now my readings flat out for anyone that comes from social media, my readings are $22.22, and that includes Facebook. Now Facebook, I meant YouTube. And there are people sometimes that want private readings, and I do have a appointment link for that, and I will be posting that. So I just jumped on here one hell to see if I could do a damn live. And Eternal Boo, thank you for showing up and coming by and seeing you, girl. I was actually waiting for Astro to do a live. So I just wanted to come on and say hello. My name is the Boujee Oracle Goddess, and I'm a very down-to-earth person. I'm very humble, but I love what I do. And I feel like, I think I'm divinely guided. I come from a lineage of people that I know have gifts. And for me, I'm like, well, do I have gifts? Is this a gift? But I've always known things. Yeah, that's for sure. So I know that's part of it. But this cards, like, yo, next time I come on, we're gonna do some readings on here because it's my first time. I just got one person on here, but hey, it's cool. And this is what I have come to an understanding. I am a person that is not about numbers. You'll never hear me on my live saying, y'all make sure y'all share the live. Y'all, you would never hear me saying that. The reason for that is, see, I will grow organically. Because when you're divinely guided in your steps, in your spirit, and this is your journey, you will organically grow. I don't need to do that. Now, you could tell people to like on YouTube to, share, like, and share, but I'm not going to beat it over the head. I don't need to do that because your tribe will find you. That is for sure. This is what I do know. So for me, I do it organically as they come. It's a beautiful thing. So this video is 15 minutes, look like a little bit long. I hadn't expected to be here that long, but I want to thank you guys. Look, I want y'all to see my t-shirt. Look, got this t-shirt that says wisdom. Oh, sorry. Whisper words of wisdom. Somebody that I know, y'all don't mind that corner right there. That is 2 bags of fabric. I actually sew. So I actually have another gift. So yeah, so this is a t-shirt that one of the guys off of TikTok made me. Okay, y'all, let me stop messing around. This is my lapis lazuli, and this is a stone that is actually good for heightening your psychic and intuitive abilities. So anyway, that's where we are on that. So I want to say thank you for stopping by. I want to thank you guys who click on my video and actually watch the video, like if you like. I don't care if you share. I'm not really about all that. I just enjoy what I do. So I'll be having lives now that I can do it. I was trying to find a space that had a blank wall other than the bed in this room right here. I have a wall to the left and a wall to the right. So I have to figure out how I'm gonna point this thing and maybe put some stuff on that wall over there. But I'm just here because I enjoy this. So I just want to say thank you for stopping by. It's a beautiful thing to be here. And yeah, if you have any questions, drop me something in the comment. I'll be glad to answer your question while I'm here on my journey. Okay. You guys take care and have a wonderful day.